Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Fall, and it's Fournier in at the two-guard spot.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Here's Balmaro. And Mirotic has it in the corner. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Here's Fall. Pass to Vezenkov. Lets the three fly. It's good from long range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Left side, Mirotic. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Here's Papanikolaou, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Here's Papanikolaou. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. This is his first trip to the line tonight. He misses the free throw.
2 shots.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Outside Mirotic. It's picked off. Fast break, here they come. And it's Vezenkov missing. Boom, he jams it straight down.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And the first one at the line is good.
0 at the line for 2.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Stolen, and they're moving it up. All alone. Pass to Papanikolaou. Here's Fall. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Papanikolaou. Here's Vezenkov. There's 3-pointers off the mark. Tries again, and the layup is good.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Outside Fournier from past the arc. It's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Offensive rebound. Left side Mirotic. And stolen by Fournier. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time. Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too. Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. We talked about tackling the quote-unquote Sabonis problem. Coach said, we want to challenge Sabonis as early and often as possible. We'd rather see him pass the ball than find his own shot, and especially inside. So they'll try to battle Sabonis in the paint and see how that works out. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. .34 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Vezenkov. Over Mirotic. And it's Vezenkov missing.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Here's Papanikolaou.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Intercepted. One-on-one here. Pass to Vezenkov. And he drops it in from the low post. Vezenkov's got his second basket of the night.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. They're up by 3. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
There's the screen to the paint. A steal. Now Dorsey. It's blocked, and it's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession. The visitors with the ball. They trail by 3. Out to the right wing. This one for 3. McCormick with the rebound. To the wing on the left. It's up a 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Away team.
And the new power rankings are out with the regular season coming to a close. And you take a look at this home team. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And you know, right now for the visiting team, they weren't supposed to be this good. I mean, people have now started to accept that they're a real factor in how this season will ultimately play out.
Really left alone that time. Dorsey's got his first 2 points. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Covered by Evans. And he drives in. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Misses from short range. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And he misses his first shot. And they're pushing it up. The shot by Dorsey, no good. Dorsey's gone 1 of 3 on the night. To the middle. Covered by Evans. They set the pick. And the 3 off target.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Nailed from three-point land. Evans has got his first 3 points of the game. He takes it in, and the shot goes down.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Peters. No scoring in this one. Down low, here's McCormick. Oh! And that one is hammered home.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Here's Cozier. Tries again. Jump shot is good that time. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And here's Evans. And the dunk by Evans.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Covered by Evans. Just 5 on the clock. 11 feet away. That shot is off. And he drops in the way up off the glass.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Covered by Evans. Missed inside. Fast break. Here we go. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Great open look there. 7 points in the game.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Pass to Peters. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Here's the break. From deep three-point land. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Evans. Fires the 3. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
It's good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
It'll count. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. They lead by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
Thanks for spending halftime with us.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. To the paint. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
We've got Evan Fournier And it's Fall in at the center. Swiped it away. And here we go. Pushing it up. Finished off the break. He's got 8.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
It's blocked.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
It's blocked. Pass to Vezenkov. For 3. He's off on that one. Vezenkov's gone 1 of 5 from deep. Back to Mirotic. Outside Fournier. Hits it from 3-point range. Fournier's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Mirotic. From down in the low post, it goes.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Papanikolaou, the pass to Fall. Here's Papanikolaou. Pass to Vezenkov. 4 on the clock. He gets that one.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier, solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
Fast break. Here we go. Launches the 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Fournier's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
For the lead. And there it is for him.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Mirotic, the screen. Goes back up. To the wing right side. Shot clock at 6. Shields. No good, unable to end this run. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Fall with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside Fournier. The 3. Mirotic grabs the miss. Mirotic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Fires for 3. Traps in the tray. He's got 11.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
It's Fournier on the wing. He has 6. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Like to see Fournier drawing contact on his shots. I mean, he's a crafty player who gives defenses a lot of problems.
Evan Fournier, 2 shots.
And so Fournier nails both of them. Shields. Stolen away. Takes the 3. Pass to Vezenkov. Outside Fournier. A putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Shields. No good on the 3.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Offensive rebound. Vezenkov's gone 2 for 8, shooting just 25% from the field. Shields. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. For the 3. Pass to Fall. The 3. That one's good. Vezenkov's got 8 points.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
Shields. Wide open shot is on the money. 13 points in the game. Here's Papanikolaou. Lets it go with the three. That one's good. Vezenkov. 5 seconds left here in the third quarter.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession in this way. True team basketball.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball.
But he just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
They've got Fall, and it's Vezenkov in at the four-man position. Pass to Fall. Right side, Fournier. Shot by Papanikolaou, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just basically whips on it.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
Just a tiny lead for him.
And a chance to make it a little bigger right here. And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Pass to McCormick. Here's Gozer. Clock is at 3. Goes up on the wing. Offensive rebound. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Papanikolaou. It's deflected. The second chance effort. Gets it to go. That one good from Fall. Fall's got his first 2 points of the night.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
The quick look, no good that time. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
A nice shot by McCormick.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Evans feeling it out a bit. Off target with his 3. To the left side wing.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
A 3 ball. Peters grabs the miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Going inside.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try, because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
It's Evans on the wing. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Fires away from way outside. Dorsey, that's good.
Oh, beautiful looking shot. I mean, when you can hit it from that deep, wow.
Peters grabs the miss. Here's Cozier. Out to the wing. From downtown. That's not going to go. He's 4 for 10.
And it's really a tale of 2 quarters. Shot it so well in the last, but this one can't get anything to fall. And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Here's Dorsey.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
And the pass goes out of bounds, and they'll turn it over.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Peters. The basket good off the assist from Evans.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving, get something better.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
That's it, folks. The NBA regular season is in the books.
So happy to have you here for a midweek edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This should be an intriguing contest. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Clock at 6. Here's Kalathis. And there's James from the arc. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. And he drives in. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And B.A., if you let him, he will do damage.
No resistance, you pay.
Yeah, look, never tempt the guy with a sure thing. No surprise to see him taking advantage like that.
Now, here is James. Got a hand on it. And it was not a clean block. Whistle blows and a foul on the defender here. It's a shooting foul, so free throws will be coming up. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now, and he makes the first. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2 to the middle. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Offensive rebound. Here's Calathis. Back to James. Fires the 3. That's no good. He's 0 for 4.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for. Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
It's James on the wing. Brown with the steal to the paint. That one's good from James on the assist by Brown.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Here's the pick. Launches a 3. Hits the trifecta.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
James outside. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Right wing. Beyond the arc. Drops in the 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Pass to Mirotic. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
James outside to the inside. Here's Calathis. Comes up empty down low. There's a minute 40 left in the first. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
James left side. A minute 15 left in the first quarter here. Just off on that shot. Just 1 for 7 in the game. Launches it. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Knocks down the long J. James has got 6.
Only 2 of 8 to start this game. We'll see if that bucket gets him going.
From outside the arc. There's the triple. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Here's Brown. And it's Mirotic with the rebound. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Puts up a deep 3. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor. Here's Calathis. Yet to see a basket. Brown gets the bucket.
Woohoo! Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And that one's good. Mirotic.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. Up by 8. And the second quarter about to get... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
There's a screen. Misses the layup.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
The 3 ball. Oh, he touched it while it was over the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. Diallo outside. Pass to Akobo. And he buries his first look.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
And there's the screen. Down low. Over to the left wing. Here's McCormick. Clock at 4. The three-pointer off the mark. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Here's Akobo. An easy 2 on the layup. Inside, McCormick. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Pass to Akobo. Here's Corneli. 4-3. And they get it back. Diallo outside. Here's Akobo. Off target from outside.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Covered by Diallo. And there's the drive. Over to the wing. From behind the arc. He buries it from 3.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
It's his first trip to the line. The free throw drops for Diallo.
Diallo at the line for 2.
And Diallo drops them both. Covered by Diallo. Pass to McCormick. Fires for 3. Connects from downtown.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here's Akobo. A minute 42 left in the first half. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. To the paint. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Diallo right side. Here's Matajunas. Diallo outside. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point land. McCormick with a rebound.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's the three. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Pass to Corley. Diallo on the wing. To the wing, right side. Here's a Kobo. No good with the triple. There's 25 seconds left in the second. They set a pick. Here he goes. Out to the right wing. Ooh, it's stolen away. In transition, here they come. For 3, Diallo. No luck on that one. And so that brings the first half to a close. Up by 12. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
They're doing a nice job of getting their feet wet in the paint. I like the aggression, powering it up and sending it down.
Let's shift gears now. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Knocks it loose. To the inside. And he banks in the layup. He's got 7.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
For 3, James buries it from 3. James has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Here's Balmaro. Down low. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Pass to Brown. It's James on the wing. He's got 9. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more. This will be his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. That free throw good from James. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Pulls up. That shot is off.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
And it's rejected. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, NBA Commissioner Adam Silver is highly encouraged by the growth of the game. He said, in addition to being the fastest growing sport in the world, we are the #1 participation team sport in the United States. Boys and girls are playing basketball in record numbers. Love to hear it, Brian.
No doubt. The game's in a great place right now, Allie. Thank you. Off target with the 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this 3rd quarter now. The lead now cut to single digits. James has got 14 points for the game.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
From deep. Sends it home from 3-point land.
Well, clearly some sort of defensive breakdown there. He is not the kind of guy you give room to at the arc.
3 minutes gone now in the 3rd quarter. Here's Kalathis. Pass to Korkmaz.
2 minutes remaining.
6 to shoot. And there's James from the arc. Balmaro grabs the board. James has gone 5 of 13 from the field. Here's Mirotic. No good with a jumper from the wing. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
Here's Korkmaz. And a miss there on the triple.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Pass to Mirotic. Good. He hits the jumper. 9 points in the game.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
For 3, James. That one no good.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
For 3. They get it again. They set the pick. Jacks up a 3. Doesn't go for him. Tipped. The 3. Here's Kalathis. Pass to James.
Home team foul. Number 1. First personal foul. Second team foul.
The visitors with the ball. Trailing by 13. There's the 3. Sinks the tray. James has got 17 points.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Pass to Mirotic. Here's Balmaro. Check by James. 5 to shoot. With the clock winding down. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of it.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. They're up by 11. And don't. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. From outside, off the mark.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Here's a Kobo. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
They set the pick. Pass to McCormick. The rebound by Corneli.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Diallo outside. On the take. McCormick with a rebound. McCormick's got 5 rebounds in the game. Robbed. Diallo outside. Fires from deep. Pass to Akobo. Shot clock at 6. In transition. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Those are the kind of plays that win you games. Really savvy D, and give him credit for looking to go straight up the court with it.
Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
The three. Intercepted. Out left to the wing. Shoots it from the corner. Covered by Diallo. Lets it fly. They get it back. Tries again. And it's good. 2 points.
I love their work on the glass. They hold a nice rebounding advantage.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Out to the right wing. Fires in the triple.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the final quarter. The rebound by Corneli. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Diallo, no good.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
And the three off target.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
They grab their own miss. No luck on that one. Wing shot on the way. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the fourth. They set the screen. Fires the three. Doesn't go. That's his 5th miss out of 10 tries. They swipe it. "50 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter." Launches a three. McCormick with a rebound. No good with the triple.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. And there's a pick. Fires the three. That shot, no good. And they're on the break. And it's in. Five ticks left in the fourth quarter.
Number 16. Okobo.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Korkmaz. He's out there with Brown. And it's James in at the shooting guard position. Here's Fall. It's Fournier on the wing. From deep. Rebounded by Papagiannis. James outside. Fires from deep. Unable to get that one. James cover. Pass to Papanicolaou. It's stolen by Brown. And here comes Brown. Leading the fast break. James wide open. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open three.
Here's Fall. Brown. Here we go. James heading to the hoop. And James throws it down.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Over to the wing. Here's Papanicolaou, and he's good on the three ball.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now here's James. 5 points in the game. And it ends up out of bounds, and they'll keep possession. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. And you take a look at this home team, they've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
When you look at this visiting team, they're sort of cemented in this spot right now. Playing decent basketball, but not quite well enough to make up any ground and get into that next year.
And it's good for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's James. He's got 8. Driving inside. Misses the layup. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Papanicolaou, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
All the officials are all over that one.
First trip to the line for him here. That one is off. Good on the second free throw. James against Fournier. And the call will be against Fournier. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
Home team foul. 0. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And stolen by Fournier.
That is how you deny entry. Great effort.
Here's Vazenkov. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Korkmaz. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact. And they've got to get their heads into this game. They're giving the ball away far too easily.
1:56 left here in the opening quarter. James against Fournier. Got a piece of it. And he banks in the layup.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
James against Fournier. James kicks to Papagiannis. Pulls it up. James, no good.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break of mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here's Kalathis, still without a basket. Pass to Korkmaz. Back to James. Lock at 6. From deep three-point land. Another miss by James.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
To the middle. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Vezenkov's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Korkmaz passes to Kalathis. Lets it go from deep. Kicks it out to James. Here's the drive. And off the glass. That one's good. James has got 10.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Pass to Papagiannis. It's deflected. And here's the fast break. Fournier for 3. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Up by 2. And the second quarter about to get started. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
Kicks it out to Evans. Here's Peters. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
You've got Diallo. Passing game out there at Corniche. And it's Jacobo in at the point guard.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's Mozart. It's Beethoven. A well-set screen created that advantage. Nice teamwork there.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
It's intercepted. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jacobo's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Over to the left wing. Diallo with it. Hasn't made one yet. Bangs home the trifecta.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Dorsey, that's good.
Easy little jumper for it right there, guys.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Jacobo, the pass to Corniche. Now here's Diallo. He's tightly guarded. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Drives to the hoop. Wassengame pulls it in.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And here's Diallo. He's got 8. Pass to Wassengame. Here's Corniche. Here's Diallo. A slam dunk by Diallo.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And it's Evans missing.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing. On that possession, they were all over him on the perimeter.
Okobo, the pass to Blossinger. Okobo, that's good. Okobo's got some. Points here in this quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Evans dishes to Dorsey. That one's off, still out of sync. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Commissioner Silver has been direct. The NBA is hoping for more competitive All-Star games. Now, they've said as much before, but last year's high-scoring All-Star game did precede the league's not-so-subtle move to cut down on foul calls and allow for more defense overall. They are trying to get it right. Kevin?
And it couldn't be a great game without defense, so we like the direction. DA, thank you. Three-pointer hits the three-point bomb. Dorsey's got 5 points so far.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
There's Diallo. Out of hand on it. 58 seconds left to play in the first half. The shot by Dorsey, no good. Here's the break. Jacks up a three. Diallo, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look. Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the team.
First team foul.
There's 37 seconds left in the first half.
First personal foul, second team foul.
First free throw is good.
Your home team, Evans. 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Evans.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Okobo looking over the floor. They get it back. Pass to Corniche. Here's Okobo. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. Drains it from beyond the arc. 10 points for him.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Peters with the bucket.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And we are not going to halftime.
The previous play is under review.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up. And even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor. But replay's here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that one.
You know, I love sitting up here and doing this show with you guys. I learn something new every day.
Man, you know what? It is pretty...
And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the visiting team. That is more than enough of us.
That'll do it for the first half. Up by 10. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. They've got Fall, and it's Papanikolaou in at the 3. They set the pick. Let's go. That one's good. Vazenkov's gone 50% so far. 2 of 4 shooting. Korkmaz is out there with Brown. Then it's James. And it's Papagiannis in at the center position. Here's Papanikolaou. Korkmaz grabs the miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
James outside. Tries yet again. And the layup good by Brown. Brown's got his first points of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
To the right side. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, there's nothing more fun than putting a big guy on a poster. That is the definition of an aggressive play.
Brown with the screen on Fournier. Brown outside. Here's Vezenkov. Hands it from downtown. Vezenkov's got 9.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
Papagiannis kicks to James. Pass to Papagiannis. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Papagiannis has got his first points of the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Fournier pass to Fall. Back to Fournier. And it's good. 2 points. 5 points in the game.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Korkmaz kicks to James. Launches a 3. Back to Korkmaz. Fournier against James. Takes a 3. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Papanikolaou, the pass to Fall. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Can't cash in from close range. Papagiannis kicks to Calathes. Good on the 3-point shot. Calathes has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
And even 3-on-3 breaks. Papagiannis passes to Calathes. With the drive. To the wing on the left. From the arc. Gets the 3-pointer to Fall. Papagiannis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
And there's 1:45 left to play in the third. Outside Fournier. That's tipped.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, improving dialogue between players and officials is a priority. Commissioner Silver says, now with high-fidelity audio, we're all able to hear a lot of what's being said. Now we have to take into account the high-stress environment. But there has to be a two-way sense of respect. I feel it's an area where we can make progress. Kevin?
You know, the commissioner's always looking ahead and looking at every area, which is great for the game. And here they come. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul, second team foul.
The first one falls.
Shooting for the away team. Papagiannis.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Pass to Fournier to end the run. Rebounded by Papagiannis. Papagiannis has got 5 rebounds tonight. And that one, good.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
James, the pass to Brown. James against Fournier. James kicks to Calathes. 6 to shoot. From outside the arc. James, no good.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from three, and he's pretty good from there.
Inside, Pazenkov. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
The play will be reviewed. The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
James dishes to Calathis. Back to James. Lets it go from deep. He can't get that one to fall. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Leading by 10. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. We've got Brown. James is out there with Korkmaz, and it's Calathis in at the point guard position.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
James outside. Shoots over Dorsey. James misses.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
And it's Evans missing. Papianis passes to James. Pass to Calathis. James right side. For 3. Again, James missing.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Evans. Banked in off the glass.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Here's a Kobo. It's to Diallo. Here's a Kobo. Over Evans. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Kobo's gone 6 of 7 so far. Boy, he's making it look easy here. And lets it go from the wing. Adiunas grabs the miss. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Diallo the pass to Kobo. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Now Dorsey. Pass to Peters. Got a piece of it. Here's Evans, and Evans with a stuff.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Here's Wasengame, the 3. That one, no good. The trade. Pass to Peters. Now Evans. Second chance shot. Eunice grabs the miss. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Diallo inside. Working on Dorsey. Shot good by Diallo.
And it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
The dunk with the foul on top of it. So strong.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
The visitors with the ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's a Kobo. Eunice, a screen on Evans. Here's a Kobo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break. Now, Coach was still pretty positive. He told his guys a handful of shots completely changes this game. Just a few good minutes, and we're right there. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Second team foul.
1:35 left to play here in the fourth. And they double up James. They set the pick to the inside. It's Fournier on the wing. James covered. Fournier's shot is off.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Hits the three-point pass.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Home team foul. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And that one misses.
At the line for the away team, Okobo. 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. 58 seconds left in the fourth. Out left to the wing. Here's Papanikolaou. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Okobo, the pass to Blossingame. To the middle. Okobo, that's good.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Pass to Corniche. Here's Okobo. James looking it over. No good with the triple. Fournier with the ball. He's picked up by James. Here's Vezenkov. Misses from close range. And that one ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Here's James. three from the inbound. No good that time. The visiting club takes the win on the road. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win.
Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. Hi everyone, I'm Brian Anderson along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our distinguished analyst. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Kept alive. Here's Mirotic. And he battles for the ball. Gets the second chance bucket.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Here's Fournier. To the middle. It's picked off. And rejected. First quarter of play, a minute in. Pass to Vizenkov. Blocked! They retain possession. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Vizenkov. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Outside Fournier. Just 5 on the clock. There's a screen. Three-pointer off the mark.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And that one's good.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. Facing off with Paul George tonight, I asked them what makes PG such a special player. Coach said, quote, well, he has a huge effect on the game. Paul can shut down your best scorer on one end and then put up 30 or 40 on the other. Tough to beat that. Paul George, he will have a lot to say about this one, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Fournier, the pass to Fall. Here's Vizenkov. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Vizenkov's got 8. Vizenkov's got 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Here's Mirotic. Puts it up from 17. No good. Off the front rim.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Inside. And here comes the break. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a 3-point opportunity.
And he drops the first.
Number 1, taking 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Up and in on the layup.
Getting the ball inside, usually a pretty good recipe.
To the wing on the left. 54 seconds left in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. No good on the 3.
Now, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Here's Fall, and he dunks it down.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
Pass to Mirotic. Here's Balmaro. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Mirotic. Off target with the three. Fournier for three. Counted from distance.
No hesitation from Evan Fournier.
Shot to stop the run. The shot, no good. Here's Vezenkov. And that's not gonna go. Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Up 4. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Here's Evans. Here's Peters. No good on the triple. Here's McCormick. The three is up. And the three-pointer goes.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Peters. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. There's the screen. Right wing deflects the pass. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, I appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Puts up a three. Doesn't go that time. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Over to the wing from the arc. That shot off. Here's Dorsey. Still no points. Three-pointer, no good. And here's the fast break. Basket counts.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. He has 7.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Here's Evans. Off target from outside.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
6 to shoot. The 3 is up. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. And they're running. Here's Dorsey. And he goes in for the dunk.
Boy, shot out of a cannon on that possession. Good look up court.
They set a pick. Into the lane. And a missed layup.
That's great defense, and he's a player who can struggle in the face of some really tough interior D.
Misses from short range.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Team foul. Milutino. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. That one's good. This game is all even.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Here's Peters. And that one, good. Peters has got his second basket on the night.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
To the paint. To the right side. 1:02 left in the second quarter.
Let's be honest. That's not a shot he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
And Dorsey gets it to go.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Down low. There's the drive, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
And there's the screen. 20 feet out. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Assisted by.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first half. Lets the three fly. He's off on that one. In transition, here they come. It'll count. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. They're up by 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
What do you think about our Eastern Conference winner?
Plenty of LOVE. That's what you can do about this game. Watching them on the offensive end, they did a great job moving that basketball. There's no surprise in those assist totals how they reflect that. Keeping every.
Thanks as always for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Pass to Mirotic. For the lead. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. Clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Unable to get that one.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
Fournier for 3. He drops it from range. Fournier's got 6.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
There's the block. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Pure from three-point range. 6 points for him.
Well, they get 1 to drop. A little relief after 4 straight misses to start the half.
Here's Papanikolaou. Still without a bucket. Pass to Vezenkov. From downtown, drains the triple.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here we go. Here's Fournier to the left wing. Three-pointer. The shot by Vezenkov, no good. And here's the fast break. Yep, that one goes.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And he throws it down with one hand.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Here's Papanikolaou. And it's Mirotic with the rebound. It's a neck-and-neck game in Chicago. They set the pick. Shot from the top of the key. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
There's a minute 54 left in the third quarter. He takes it in. Ball stolen. And here's the fast break. Finished off the break. Give him 8. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Fournier, the pass to Fall. Lets it fly. The shot by Fournier, no good.
He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Looking to end the run. No good at the rim. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
They get it back. Here's Mirotic. Shot clock at 6. Here's Balmaro. Misses the 3. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Fournier for 3. That shot missing. Fournier's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Really left him alone that time.
You know, a pretty easy solution to stopping this run would be to get back on defense. It's pretty simple.
Pass to Vezenkov. Takes the 3. And it's Mirotic with the rebound.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Here's Papanikolaou. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth. They lead by 8. And we're coming. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
The home team calls timeout. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team, everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. This one for 3. No good that time.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for that.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Out to the right wing. Misses the jumper.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Pass to Dorsey. Here's Peters. Three-pointer. Drops in the three.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth.
Home team foul. Number 77. First personal foul. First team foul.
Let's go with a three. He can't get that one to fall. And they're on the break. Here's Dorsey. Lays it up and banks it in.
They've still got work to do, but it's impressive how they've battled back.
Finally got themselves in the trenches. Momentum completely shifted now. We've got a tight one here in the final period.
It's deflected. Here's Evans. They grab their own miss. To the inside. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Shot clock at 5.
Right, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
To the wing, right side, to take the lead. Offensive board. Here's Dorsey.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Another shot. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a lead. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
They get it back.
Let's be honest. That's not a shot he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot off.
1:41 left in the fourth. Here's McCormick. Stop the drought. Shots blocked. And the ball ends up out of bounds. Now keep possession.
Substitution on the court.
Minute 32 left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Balmaro. 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. It doesn't go for him. And they're pushing it up. Here's Dorsey. Three-pointer in transition. Dorsey's got 6 points in the quarter.
Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition and no one's on you, great shot there.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your home team.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. And he sinks it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
To the paint. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
No debate there. He got hammered.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Now, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Takes it inside, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Great open look there. Off the inbound. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. And so they get the victory here at home. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better.
Hello, fans. Welcome to this presentation of the NBA Sunday Night Action right here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. It's Korkmaz in the corner. Back to James. Clock at 6. Off on the layup. Pass to Balmora. Launches it. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Beyond the arc. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Baseline jumper. Rebounded by Papagiannis. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Shields. Kept alive. Second shot opportunity. Three-pointer. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Pass to Papagiannis. Right wing. Here's Kalathis. Kicks it out to James from deep three-point land. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Got a piece of it.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Good work there as it goes.
They needed that. Just 1 for 5 to start this ball game.
Outside Mirotic. That one goes. Count it.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
James looking it over. From past the arc. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
To the paint. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And he uses the glass on the layup. James has got 5 points so far.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Now here's James. He's got 5. Here's Papagiannis. Fires the 3. Shot clock at 2. That one good for 2.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
Inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Down low and stolen by Mirotic. Knocked away. Pass to Balmoro. Mirotic, a screen on James. Just 5 to shoot, and they take the lead. He has 7. There's 38 seconds left in the first. Papagiannis kicks to James. Over to the wing. Launches a 3. No good. That puts him at 2 for 6.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
From the arc, it's deflected. 17 seconds left in the first quarter. Brown sets a screen for James. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul. And we reached the end of the first quarter. They're up by 4. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them. Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Here's Diallo, and the three ball is good. Diallo's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to McCormick. He's guarded by Diallo. Here's Cozier. This one for three. It's hauled in by Diallo. Here's a Kobo. Corniche, the pass to Diallo. Oh, that's blocked. To the left wing. Pass to McCormick. Here's Cozier. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Here's a Kobo. And his first shot of the game, no good.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
It's tipped. And they're running. Here's Blasingame. They grab their own miss. Back to Diallo. From deep. Pass to Blasingame. Okobo looking over the floor. Buries the long-range jumper. So it's the visitors now. 3-point lead. There's Cozier. And that's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
The three. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Bucket is good.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
McCormick's shot is off. Here's Blasingame. Scoreless thus far. Diallo the pass to Corniche. Ripped away.
2 minutes.
Here's Cozier. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And there's the drive. Lays it up off the glass. Diallo's got 7 points in the game.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Ball stolen. Pushing it up. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for
and it's tied up with that one.
2 shots.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. 1:16 left in the first half of the game. Takes a three. It's hauled in by Diallo. Diallo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's Okobo missing. Okobo's gone 1 of 4 from the field. And the 3 off target. There's 42 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And they get it. The rebound by Okobo.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. A tight game here in Los Angeles. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Sweet little floater. Okobo's got 8 points.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
For the 3, and the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Leading by 3. Time now for the halftime break, with the 3rd quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shot. Please.
Hey there, everybody.
You take a look at the home team. They've underperformed thus far, but they're still tremendous. Now comes the hard part.
Chucking up all those threes is clearly not working for them. They need to balance their attack.
Yeah, you want to put your players in a position to succeed, and I don't see that.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. They've got James. Korkmaz is out there with Brown. And it's Papagiannis in at the center, filling out the middle. Mirotic, the pass to Balmore. Back to Mirotic. Pass to Balmore. Shot clock at 5. To the inside. And Mirotic throws it down.
Great chemistry between 2 teammates. Love the passing.
James outside. Off target from 3-point range. James has gone 2 for 7 from the field. Here's Balmore. James defending. Fires from deep. Another shot. There's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Pass to Papagiannis. There's the pick. James kicks to Papagiannis. Back to James. It's deflected, and he recovers it. On the wing, James. From downtown. They shoot again, and he sinks the layup.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
So it's the visitors now. Here's Balmore. Still yet to score. And stolen by James. 2 minutes gone in this 3rd quarter now. 3-pointer. Another miss by James.
And guys, this has got to be more of a team effort. Right now, he's playing all for himself.
Oh, good on the triple.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Lets it go with the 3. James with another miss.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered.
Shields. Goes back up. Mirotic's shot is off. Mirotic has gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Looking to end his cold spell. Misses at the rim.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
James outside. Papagiannis passes to Brown. Pass to Korkmaz. Shot clock at 6. James in the high post. 5 points in the game.
And not his quarter, scoring-wise. Just 1 of 7 from the field.
There's 1:34 left in the third quarter. They set the screen. Now here is Mirotic. Here's Bolmaro. Shields. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Driving in. And the layup's good off the glass. 8 points for him.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Outside, James. There's 48 seconds left in the third. No good from outside.
1 made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Inside. And they're pushing it up. Pulls up for 3. Sinks the triple. James has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Fires for 3. Drills it from outside.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's the screen to the wing right side. Here's Papagiannis. Pass to Kalathis. And here's James outside. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Up by 1. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. They've got Corniche, passing game out there with Diallo. And it's Moniunas in at the 5. To the left side wing. Shields. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Akobo, the pass to Diallo. And here comes the break. Goes up and finished off by Mirotic. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
Here's Akobo. And Mirotic sends it back. All by himself. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul.
First team foul. Shooting for the substitution on the court.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Shoots the 3. Moniunas grabs the miss.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
On Wednesday and then on Monday. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
Line for 2.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
You know, he couldn't make all of them, and they'll have to settle for just a 1-point lead.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here he goes. Got a piece of it. Here's McCormick. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by Diallo. Diallo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Here's a Kobo. 6 on the shot clock. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
Watson game pulls it in. Pass to Okobo. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's the 3. The shot comes out. Here's Gozer. To the paint. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
2 minutes remaining to game. 2 minutes.
Okobo, the pass to Blossinger. It's intercepted. Here's Gozer. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Eunice grabs the miss. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
1:16 left in the fourth quarter of this one. There's the 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
.107 left in the game. It's good.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
He's guarded by Diallo. This goes there. Over to the left wing. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Substitution.
What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
James, the pass to Corniche. Outside, James. Pass to Papagiannis. Now James. Into the lane. Off with the layup. From the line. Yes!
Listen, you give a good shooter that kind of look, and it's going to go in.
Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
What you want is to create a clean, high percentage look if that's at all possible.
8 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Oh, off target. And so the road team gets the W in this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific
Welcome fans to 2K Sports Thursday afternoon coverage of the NBA. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Brown, a screen on Fournier. Korkmaz on the wing. Here's the pick. Counted. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Papanikolaou. And it's off from three-point range. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. Yeah, guys, Coach mentioned how Domantas Sabonis can be a game wrecker in the paint. Coach told me we need to get big bodies on Sabonis and force him outside, make him move around. We need to knock him off the blocks if we can. So it sounds like the defensive game plan may revolve around Sabonis, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now, here is James. Pass to Korkmaz. Out to James. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. first minute and a half of basketball played here in this one.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Fires the three. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the three in transition.
And that's a foul called on Evan Fournier. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Now, here is James. Here's Kalathis to the right side. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Over to the wing.
Home team foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
The visitors with the ball. Trailing by 2. The shot by Vezenkov, no good. Here's Kalathis. Pass to Korkmaz. Inside. Just 5 on the clock. Takes a 13-footer. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Here's Fournier. No good on the shot. James outside. Korkmaz on the wing. Puts up a 3. The shot's good on the assist by James. Korkmaz has got 5 points.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
There's a screen. Here's Vezenkov. And again, unable to change momentum here. Vezenkov's gone 1 for 3 on the night. James outside. Tipped away. All alone on the break. The finish. Misses the one-handed jam. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And the basket is good. He has 7.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Outside Fournier. Fires from deep. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Putting in the effort to get a second chance look. Nice.
And that's a foul called on Evan Fournier. That'll be a second foul of the game.
You know, the question is, do you leave him in? A third foul this early could spell trouble.
Here's James. 50 seconds left in the first. And he lays it up and in.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Pass to Fournier. Over James. The shot by Fournier, no good.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
James, right side. This one for 3. They get the rebound. It's James on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Going inside. Hits a 3-pointer.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Leading. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Off the inbound pass. Diallo, no good. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Knocked away. Here's Jacobo. Banked it in off the glass. And the visitors call time here.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Here's Peters. Driving to the basket. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul, first team foul.
On Saturday, and then on Wednesday.
Checking out their schedule, they've got a tough run of games coming up, but quality opponents are a great chance for you to see how well your team can truly perform.
So he gets them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
For three, Diallo. That one doesn't drop.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Here's Peters. Here's the second effort. Pass to Dorsey. From behind the arc. The rebound by Corneli.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's Diallo. And the bucket is good.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
It's stolen. And here comes the break. Here's Jacobo. One constant in the NBA, Clark, the constant movement of players.
Yeah, and I think you've got to try to look at the positive side of that, the freedom that players have to play where they choose to play in many cases. I think that's the right of any employee to be able to go where they feel they can best optimize their individual and team situations. I think it allows teams to rebuild on the fly and get competitive more quickly. And I like that aspect of it. I don't like to see it overwhelming a season, but I do like the fact that players have that option and that freedom.
Peters' shot is good.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Diallo on the wing. 5 points in the game. Pass to Corneli. Cuts off the pass. Here's Evans. Takes the three. Offensive rebound. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Diallo gets the bucket.
Scoring well. This quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Diallo's gone 3 of 5 from the field. Here's Dorsey. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
they just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's a Kobo. Good on the bucket.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Lets it go from deep. And he can't sink that one. He's 2 for 4 in the contest. We've got 1:08 left to play in the half. Six to shoot. The 3 ball. Here's the 3. And it's Dorsey with the rebound.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
And he comes up with a bucket. Evans has got his first 2 points.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's a Kobo. There's a screen from outside the arc. Misses again. 2 for 8 in this matchup.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrating.
On the take. The offensive rebound. Pass to Dorsey. Launches it. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now. Here's a Kobo. The 3 is up. And we've reached halftime in this one. Leading by 7. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Well, I think for the home team, this hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for. They've let a number of winnable games slip away, but do not sleep on them.
All right, looking back now at that first half, a bit of a hill to climb for the visiting team.
You're not going to...
And that's it for halftime. Thank you.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Here's Kalathis. No points yet. James deciding where to go with it. They set the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That 3's off the mark.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Fournier with the bucket. Fournier's got 5 points.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunity.
James against Fournier. Got a piece of it. And here they come. Here's Papanikolaou. Korkmaz pulls it in. In transition. The 3, James. They grab their own miss. The 3. They shoot again. And it's good on the layup. He's got 7.
And this offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
Out to the right wing. Here's Vezinkov. And the layup is good off the glass.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Brown finds James. Here's James on the wing. Looking to get back on track. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
Here's Vezinkov. Nice D from Brown. Vezinkov's gone 2 of 5 from the field here. And there's James from the arc. Sinks it from distance.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. No problems knocking that one down. James has got 8 points here in the quarter.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
And they pick up 2.
You know, even when you think you've got Fournier bodied up, he still finds a way to slither to a score.
Here's Papanikolaou. Pass to Vezenkov.
2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third quarter. The 3 is up. That one is off.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And that one's good. Vezenkov.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave him all alone at the arc.
Brown, a screen on Fournier. Here's Kalathis. Shot clock at 6. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 9 points in the game.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
The 3, James. Kept alive. Pass to Korkmaz. It's James on the wing. Knocks down the long J. James has got 11 points in the quarter.
Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Here's Vezenkov. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Yeah, you know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
Deflected! And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for the away team. 0.
And he knocks down the first one.
Line for 2.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Akobo. Drops in the layup for 2. Pass to Fall with 1 on the clock. No good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Up 11. We'll get right. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Evans. Down low. Here's Peters. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Here's Akobo driving inside. Can't hit from in close.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Out to the wing. Soft touch off the glass.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Fast break, here we go. Launches it from deep. Rebounded by Evans.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Jacks up a three. The shot, no good.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Diallo, no good. In transition, here they come. Here's Dorsey, using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
And he gets the bucket.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's Peters, drives to the hoop. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Now Diallo uses the glass on the layup.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
And the visitors call time here. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. He encouraged his guys to not hold back, saying, we can do this, but it's on us. We've got to go out there and be aggressive. So that's the plan coming out of the huddle. Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Count it.
If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
Here's Akobo. They set the pick. Over to the left wing. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Gets the 3 ball to go.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Diallo outside. Oh, got a piece of it. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Out to the right wing, to the middle. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
They absolutely want to add to what's already a big lead.
No question, BA. No reason to let up. Just keep playing your game.
Fournier for 3. Here's Papanikolaou. The rebound by Diallo. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth. And that's a foul called on Evan Fournier. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. There's the triple. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Assistant, Evans.
35 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Evans. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
First one falls for him.
Your home team, Okobo. 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Evans. 3-pointer. Can't get it to drop. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Diallo, no good. home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play the